5 Chinese teas that unclog arteries and prevent heart attack. What if you could help support your arteries and protect yourself from a heart attack with a simple daily cup of tea? It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? Yet, heart disease remains the #1 killer worldwide. According to the American Heart Association's 2025 Heart Disease and Stroke Statistics Update, heart disease remains the leading cause of death in the U.S. It's a silent problem that unfolds inside the very vessels that give us life. Over time, things like diet and stress can cause a dangerous kind of traffic jam, a sticky substance called plaque. Plaque is a nasty mix of cholesterol, fat, and other waste that clings to your artery walls. This process is called atherosclerosis, which means hardening of the arteries. In your body, the consequences are far more serious. As plaque builds up, your arteries become narrow and rigid. The flow of oxygen-rich blood is restricted. When arteries feeding your heart are affected, it's called coronary artery disease. If a piece of plaque breaks off and forms a clot, it can block an artery. If that artery feeds the heart, it causes a heart attack. If it feeds the brain, a stroke. For centuries, practitioners of traditional Chinese medicine understood that health was about balance and flow. They identified natural remedies to ensure that blood could flow freely, nourishing the heart and preventing what they called blood stasis. Many of these remedies were humble teas. So, in this video, we're going to look at 5 of these incredible Chinese teas. We'll know how to drink and when to drink, and also explore their history in traditional Chinese medicine, and then see what science says about how they protect your cardiovascular system. So, brew a cup, and let's get started. Number 1. Pu-erh tea. First on our list is a tea that's as rich in history as it is in flavor. Pu-erh tea. From the Yunnan province of China, Pu-erh is often aged for years. It undergoes a unique fermentation process with microbes, which gives it a deep, earthy taste and is the source of its health benefits. In traditional Chinese medicine, Pu-erh is a warming tea. Practitioners have used it for centuries to help digest fats and improve blood circulation. Traditional Chinese medicine views the body like an ecosystem. When you eat oily foods, it can create internal dampness, leading to sluggishness. Pu-erh is seen as the antidote, helping the body process these substances and preventing the buildup that can lead to poor circulation. This ancient idea lines up almost perfectly with what modern science is now finding out. Actually, the magic of Pu-erh lies in its concentration of polyphenols and flavonoids, potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds. That word inflammation is key. We're not just talking about a swollen cut, but a low-grade chronic inflammation inside our arteries. This is a major driver of atherosclerosis, damaging the artery walls and helping plaque form. Studies have shown that consuming Pu-erh can work wonders, reducing the fatty streaks that are the first sign of plaque and even shrinking advanced plaques. So, how does it do this? First, Pu-erh may help manage cholesterol. You've heard of good, high-density lipoprotein, and bad, low-density lipoprotein cholesterol. Bad cholesterol can deposit fat into artery walls, starting plaque. Good cholesterol is the cleanup crew. Some human studies have shown that Pu-erh tea can help lower bad LDL cholesterol while raising good HDL cholesterol, creating a healthier balance. Second, Pu-erh has been shown to help relax and widen blood vessels, a process called vasodilation. Wider, more relaxed arteries mean blood flows easier, which helps lower blood pressure, a major heart attack risk factor. Finally, Pu-erh seems to tackle inflammation at a cellular level. It appears to calm the inflammatory storm within the plaque by targeting overactive immune cells and inhibiting a key inflammatory pathway. So, when you sip a cup of dark Pu-erh, you're partaking in an ancient tradition that science is beginning to validate. You're drinking a complex brew that may help balance your cholesterol, relax your blood vessels, and calm the chronic inflammation at the heart of arterial disease. To enjoy Pu-erh, it's best to start with a brief rinse. Place the leaves in your pot or cup, pour hot water over them for just a few seconds, and then discard the water. This awakens the leaves. For ripe Pu-erh, use water that is at a full boil, around 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. Steep for anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes, depending on your taste. Its flavor is deep and earthy, and it's typically enjoyed plain to appreciate its unique character. Pu-erh is excellent after a heavy meal. Its warming nature also makes it a comforting choice for cooler days. So this tea can be your perfect companion in the winter season. But if you are well enough to handle the warm, you can also take it in the summer. Choice is yours. Number 2. Chinese green tea. Next, we have the most celebrated health tonic in the world. Chinese green tea came from the Camellia sinensis plant, with its origins in ancient China, particularly the Yunnan province, around the 28th century BC. If Pu-erh is the deep, earthy sage, green tea is the bright, energetic protector. In traditional Chinese medicine, green tea is a cooling beverage. It's used to clear heat, which in modern terms means it's an anti-inflammatory. It's also believed to prevent blood clotting, which mirrors the modern idea of poor circulation. The scientific community's fascination with green tea can be summed up in 4 letters: EGCG. It stands for epigallocatechin gallate, the most abundant and powerful antioxidant compound in green tea. Its effects on the heart have been studied extensively. A huge study in Japan following over 40,000 people found that those who drank the most green tea had a dramatically lower risk of dying from cardiovascular disease. A meta-analysis of multiple studies calculated that each daily cup of green tea was associated with a 4% lower risk of cardiovascular disease mortality. These aren't just small findings. This is powerful evidence from hundreds of thousands of people, showing a strong association between green tea and better heart health. So, how does green tea achieve this? It attacks heart disease from multiple angles. First, like Pu-erh, it's great at improving your lipid profile. Studies show it helps lower total cholesterol and, more importantly, the dangerous LDL cholesterol. But green tea's benefits go far beyond that. It's crucial for improving endothelial function. The endothelium is the thin, Teflon-like lining of your arteries. A healthy endothelium is smooth and helps arteries relax. When it's damaged, it becomes sticky, the first step in atherosclerosis. EGCG acts like a shield, protecting these delicate cells from oxidative stress and helping them function properly. Green tea also helps lower blood pressure. It does this in part by inhibiting an enzyme called ACE, the same target for a class of blood pressure drugs. By blocking the hormone that constricts blood vessels, green tea helps your arteries stay relaxed. EGCG is also a fantastic anti-inflammatory. And there's more. It has a mild anti-platelet effect. Platelets are blood cells that cause clotting. When they get too sticky, they can form a dangerous clot, or thrombus. EGCG helps make platelets less sticky, reducing the risk of a catastrophic event. When you enjoy a cup of green tea, you're drinking one of the most well-researched natural heart protectors. From its star compound, EGCG, protecting your artery lining, to its ability to lower blood pressure and cholesterol, it's a simple, enjoyable, and effective way to guard your heart. So, how to prepare this Chinese green tea? The key to a great cup of green tea is to avoid bitterness. Never use boiling water. Heat your water to about 175 to 185 degrees Fahrenheit or 80 to 85 degrees Celsius. If you don't have a thermometer, let boiling water sit for a minute or two to cool down. Steep the leaves for about 3 minutes. Shorter times will be milder, while longer can make it bitter. It's perfect on its own, but a little honey or lemon can be a nice addition. With its natural caffeine content, green tea is perfect for the morning or early afternoon to provide a gentle energy boost and enhance focus. Number 3. Oolong tea. At number 3 is a tea that represents the perfect middle ground, oolong tea. It's partially oxidized, a process that creates an incredible diversity of flavors. This in-between nature is the secret to its unique health profile. Oolong tea mainly originated in China, most likely in the Fujian province, and emerged between the 7th and 10th centuries. In traditional Chinese medicine, oolong is prized for its balanced, neutral nature. Its main job is to move qi and blood, which is central to traditional Chinese medicine's view of cardiovascular health. When qi and blood flow smoothly, the body is healthy. Oolong is the traffic controller, ensuring everything keeps moving. Modern science also shows this harmonizing nature extends to its chemistry. Oolong contains beneficial compounds from both green and black teas, including catechins like EGCG and more complex polyphenols called theaflavins. One of the interesting benefits of oolong relates to homocysteine. High levels of this amino acid are a significant risk factor for heart disease. Some research has suggested that high consumption of oolong and green tea might be associated with higher homocysteine levels, while other studies in older adults have found tea drinking associated with lower levels. The relationship is complex, but some preliminary research suggests the theaflavins in tea may offer a protective effect on our arteries against damage from homocysteine. Of course, oolong tea shares many of the foundational heart-healthy benefits of other teas. It helps improve lipid profiles by lowering bad LDL cholesterol and triglycerides. One study on patients with coronary artery disease found that daily oolong consumption led to a significant increase in the size of their LDL particles. That's important because smaller, denser LDL is more dangerous. The same study found oolong increased levels of a beneficial hormone called adiponectin, which has powerful anti-inflammatory effects and helps protect against atherosclerosis. Low adiponectin is linked to heart disease, so boosting it is a big win. Plus, regular oolong consumption has been linked to lower blood pressure. A large study found that people who drank oolong or green tea daily had a much lower risk of developing hypertension. Drinking oolong tea offers the best of both worlds. This unique combination works to improve the quality of your cholesterol, potentially boost beneficial hormones, and help maintain healthy blood pressure. It is the great harmonizer, ensuring the smooth and balanced flow of life through your vessels. So, how to prepare oolong tea? Oolong's brewing temperature sits between green and black tea. Use water that's around 185 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit or 85 to 96 degrees Celsius. Steeping for about 3 to 5 minutes is a good starting point. One of the best things about oolong is that the leaves can be re-steeped multiple times, with each cup revealing slightly different flavors. It's best enjoyed without milk to appreciate its complex floral or fruity notes. As a balanced tea, oolong is ideal for the afternoon. It can provide a pick-me-up without being overstimulating, helping you get through the rest of your day smoothly. Number 4. White tea. Number 4 is the most minimally processed of all true teas. White tea. It originates from the Fujian province of China, made from the youngest, unopened buds of the tea plant, which are simply picked and air-dried. This minimalist approach preserves a high concentration of the plant's protective compounds. In traditional Chinese medicine, it's used for clearing heat and detoxifying, which is the ancient way of describing its powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. The scientific appeal of white tea is its lack of processing. It retains an incredibly high level of polyphenols, particularly catechins. While the exact concentration can vary widely based on the specific plant and processing, some white teas can have catechin levels comparable to or even higher than some green teas. Think of it as raw tea, delivering a payload of antioxidants. The main way white tea protects the heart is by fighting oxidative stress, the cellular rust caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. A primary target of this damage is LDL cholesterol. When LDL becomes oxidized, it's much more dangerous and a key trigger for inflammation and plaque. Several studies have found that the potent antioxidants in white tea are exceptionally good at preventing LDL cholesterol from oxidizing in the first place. By neutralizing free radicals, The catechins act like a shield for your cholesterol particles. This antioxidant power also means potent anti-inflammatory effects. By quenching oxidative stress, white tea helps calm the inflammatory response in the blood vessels, making it harder for plaque to form. Like the other teas on our list, studies suggest white tea can help relax blood vessels, contribute to lower blood pressure, and improve the overall lipid profile. Its polyphenols help the artery lining stay healthy and produce nitric oxide, a molecule that signals arteries to widen for good blood flow. The beauty of white tea is its purity. It offers a gentle yet powerful infusion of antioxidants that provide fundamental protection for your cardiovascular system, working at the very beginning of the disease process. So how to prepare this tea? As the most delicate tea, white tea needs gentle brewing. Use water that is well below boiling, around 160 to 170 degrees Fahrenheit or 71 to 77 degrees Celsius. Hotter water will destroy its subtle sweet flavor. Because the flavor is so delicate, white tea benefits from a longer steeping time, typically between 5 and 8 minutes. It's best served plain to savor its pure and nuanced taste. Due to its delicate flavor and typically lower caffeine content, white tea can be enjoyed at any time of day. It's a wonderful, calming choice for a quiet afternoon or even a relaxing evening. Number 5. Ginkgo biloba tea. Finally, at number 5, we have a tea from one of the oldest living tree species on Earth, Ginkgo biloba. This tree is a living fossil, and its resilience is a clue to the powerful compounds in its fan-shaped leaves. Ginkgo biloba tree is originally from China and has a history that dates back millions of years. While often taken as a supplement, the leaves can be brewed into an herbal tea. In traditional Chinese medicine, ginkgo is used to revive blood and remove blood stasis, the most direct description of improving circulation and preventing blockages. For centuries, it's been used for conditions related to poor blood flow. Modern science has identified two main active compounds, flavonoids and terpenoids. It's the combination of these that makes ginkgo a valuable tool for circulatory health. The most celebrated effect of ginkgo is its potential to improve microcirculation and influence platelet activity. Microcirculation is blood flow through the tiniest vessels. Ginkgo may help make blood less viscous and dilate these small vessels. Crucially for heart attack and stroke risk, ginkgo has been shown in lab studies to inhibit platelet aggregation, meaning it makes platelets less likely to stick together and form a dangerous clot. It does this in part by inhibiting a substance called platelet activating factor. This blood thinning or anti-platelet effect is why it's vital to talk to a doctor before taking ginkgo if you are already on medications like aspirin or warfarin, as it could amplify their effects. The flavonoids in ginkgo also provide strong antioxidant protection, helping to shield the artery lining from damage and reduce the chronic inflammation that underlies atherosclerosis. While ginkgo is famous for its potential cognitive benefits, a large clinical trial found no evidence that it reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease, heart attacks, or strokes in older adults. Its traditional use and lab-based effects on circulation are still of great interest, but its role in preventing major cardiovascular events is not proven. Let's find out how to drink ginkgo biloba tea. This herbal tea can be made from dried ginkgo leaves. Use hot but not necessarily boiling water around 208 to 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 98 to 100 degrees Celsius. Let the leaves steep for 5 to 10 minutes to extract their compounds. The flavor is quite unique, with woody and slightly spicy notes. Given its effects on circulation, it's especially important to remember the medical advice. Talk to a healthcare professional before adding ginkgo tea to your routine. As a naturally caffeine-free herbal tea, ginkgo biloba can be consumed at any time of day or night. So, there you have it. 5 incredible teas, each with a rich history and a growing body of modern scientific evidence suggesting they can support heart health. Heart disease can feel overwhelming, but these teas remind us that we have simple, powerful tools at our disposal. Incorporating a cup or two into your daily routine is not a magic bullet, but it is a profound act of self-care. Of course, be smart about it. These teas are a wonderful addition to a heart-healthy lifestyle that includes a balanced diet, regular exercise, and stress management. They are not a replacement for medical advice. Because of the caffeine and the potent effects of ginkgo, it's always wise to talk with your doctor before starting any new health regimen, especially if you have a medical condition or take medications like blood thinners. The journey to a healthy heart is built on wise daily choices. By embracing this blend of ancient wisdom and modern science, you are not just drinking tea, you are taking an active role in the long-term health of your heart.
And with that, we wrap up today's video. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. For more queries, I have also added some studies at the end of this video description. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Stay healthy, stay fine.